Right, all right, all right. Go. Are live. So let me fast. We'll talk about the deck a little bit and then get started. This time, you guys will be happy to know that I didn't start the league yet. Good. Before I was like starting the leagues before the stream would go live. So I've not officially started the league. But yeah. This deck is super sweet. I am excited to give it a try. I played one game with it, or rather one match, and we won. I don't really know what I played against. It's the like you or whatever. Or not 2v2. I've been playing too much multiverse. 1v like singleton games. And yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty strong. My opponent was playing counter magic, which I was kind of worried about when I initially put the deck together and stuff like that. And I was like, well, if somebody is playing counter magic, this is probably going to be pretty difficult to make work, right? And it actually worked out. So yeah, creativity has been obviously very popular in modern, and starting to see like some play in Pioneer and stuff like that, but haven't really seen too many creativity decks. Like I've seen the Torrential Gearhulk version. I've seen Transmorgify or whatever list, but for the most part, I haven't really seen too many of these. This is one that's been popping up lately. I believe this one is by Pet Deck on MTGO. Yeah, the Pet Deck. And seems pretty sweet. The sideboard is a hot mess, but I love it. I think that gives a wide array of, must answer cards for our opponent to have to deal with, especially when you're, playing a deck that is as linear as this. This deck is trying to do one thing. And it's nice that you have some good sideboard option. And yeah, I mean, this person opted to pretty much go singleton on all of their cards except for Duress. They're playing two of. Don't know how good a lot of these cards are, but eager to see how it performs in real matches or whatever. There's some interesting cards in this list that I'm sure are just flex slots. Like the real combo itself is, of course, Indomitable Creativity and bringing in Xenagos and World Spine Worm. Xenagos gives World Spine Worm +15/+15 and haste, and that then it basically just swings for 30 in a turn. And if that doesn't finish your opponent off, which 9 times out of 10 it should, then you get 3 5/5 green worm tokens with trample, and you can sort of kind of get the idea, like go from there. But yeah, I mean, the deck looks really strong. You have some options obviously in the sideboard, mainly like bringing in Emrakul. What I did against Control was essentially I boarded out of Fire Prophecies and I brought in Thought Distortion, I brought in Lolth, I brought in the Duresses, the Chandra, and the Emrakul, and I boarded out of Fatal Push as well and Path to Peril. And yeah, basically went pretty much all in on the combo with no disruption, and that worked out pretty good. Decks that I'm kind of afraid of, I think, with this deck are probably like Blue-White Control and Rakdos midrange. I think those might be kind of tough, but for the most part, deck seems pretty sweet and eager to give it a shot. I love combo decks. There's not that many going on in Pioneer right now. Basically Greasefang, Lotus Field, this, and I don't know if you can in a combo deck. I kind of don't. No, it does win by combo, but yeah. So looks sweet. Let's give it a shot. You guys have been having a good week. It's almost Friday. Of course, it's not gonna be Friday for me. You hate this deck? Man, strong words coming in here. Right off the rip, you hate this deck. You hate it as in you hate playing against it, Josh, or you hate playing the deck or whatever, or how it's built or something. It's built differently. This runs over your spirit stack. I thought figured like anything with like counter magic would have a pretty easy time against this deck, because really you just have to disrupt it, right? Well, I guess you're only playing Wandering Spirit or whatever it's called, and you're playing Spell Queller, right? So you just, do you just hold up Queller, or I mean, I guess you just have to have the right hand to deal with this, right? But it probably gets better for you post board, right? Because like this deck would have to bring in like, there's just too much removal. Oh, I mean, like, yes, 2, 6, 7, 8. I see it every time. Sorry if you. Like literally every time I start to. I guess they bring in like, some people play a bunch of these sideboard. I just copied the latest 5.0. I didn't want to change anything with it or nothing. But yeah, the sideboard for this deck is like, I played one match with it and it seemed. Can you not throw that one, baby? I don't know why it's taking so long. Get a match here. You know what? I just saw the Dreadboard and thought it was okay. Yeah, I thought that might be what you thought was going on. Yeah, it's just it's a combo deck, of course. All right, got a match. Took forever. I don't know why it took forever. Play. Opponent reveals Yorion. This is a mulligan. First of all, we have Xenagos in our hand. I mean, we can Fire Prophecy it away, but yeah, it's just close. But it's a mulligan. This is a key. Yeah, I think this is a key. Keep this hand. As far as what to take out, I think like a Haunted Ridge. Into the Bugbear, pass the turn back. I think I know what my opponent is on. I think they are on the 4-color enchantment stack or whatever. So actually misplayed. I should have played Haunted Ridge first. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I'm gonna play this and then just pass the turn. Unfortunate. So they're on like ramp or something. Let's play this and let's go ahead and play Seize this and discard how it could. Um. We need 2 tokens to go off. They're playing like a really slow deck, so I feel pretty safe here. Their ramp spell, that's fine. But land card and then yes, let's go ahead and do one of 2 things. We can seize the spoils again. I'm leaning towards we can cast Vampire's Kiss. I think I'm gonna just seize here. Have to, and we'll discard tokens on. Okay, good, very good draw. All right, now we can thought seize them. What do they got going on? Oh, they're playing unexpected result. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna take their unexpected results because there's not really much else they can do this turn, or next turn rather. They're playing unexpected Eldrazi. Interesting with Yorion. That seems kind of wrong, but okay. Growth Spiral, sure. Real land. 2 lands. Caryatid, alright. Playing the best deck in Explorer too, huh? I don't know. Is this the best deck in Explorer? Perfect. Alright, so they're dead. Okay, 2 artifacts. Alright, opponent is on some, like, some, this is the second person that's come in and been, like, confused about what I'm playing, but I guess it's, no. I was on Rakdos mid earlier today. I'm just having fun, honestly. So they're on, like, green something, basically. Green X, they're on unexpected Eldrazi, basically. I haven't seen this deck in a while. I think I just want like some amount of like removal for their green creatures, but like I feel pretty safe here. Especially like I really don't have to bring in anything, to be honest. But I guess we can bring in some stuff. Like Fungal Infection is probably just straight up better than Rotten Reunion in most cases. So like bring that in because it kills an elf. We can, I don't know if I want Dreadbore. I think Dreadbore is probably bad. Bring in Grasp. Want Thought Distortion? No, because they're playing Eldrazi. Duress. Do we want Duress? Duress worth it. I could see bringing in Duress against them. Taking like some of the cards that matter out of their hand, basically. Like unexpected results. What do we take out for Duress? Maybe like Vampire's Kiss. Whoops, not a moment. Yeah. Vampire's Kiss for Duress. And we can actually cut maybe another Rotten Reunion for Duress. I think this is fine. this should just be like a win here. I don't really see any ways that they're stopping me from doing what I'm doing. I guess they can bring in like some artifact hate, maybe. This is a bad hand. I'm gonna mulligan this. I mean, obviously, like if I don't do anything for a long period of time, then they just get there, right? So I think I'll just kind of mulligan for like a faster hand at that. I mean, Valakut Awakening can obviously shuffle away like our bad cards, but I don't care about that. Interesting hand. I might actually put back a well, no. Back. This one deals with all the mana dorks. Okay. Dock here. Not really pressuring my life total or anything like that. Castle Lockthane. I have to remember too, the Splight Step pathway more than likely needs to come down as a Seer Step. Okay, so they're just gonna roll the dice. So a Fabled Passage. Rolling the dice. Paused. Yeah, I've seen different iterations of like the creativity decks. I've seen like blue-red Torrential Gearhulk. That one's probably the most popular one. But this one has been piquing my interest. Yeah, if I just don't do anything, then they just probably just win. It again. Their land. What are they doing? Playing counter magic or something? Because like they could put Yorion in their hand, but they're not doing it. That's a good draw. I think I'm doing this now because if I draw Thoughtseize, then I'm gonna want to play that. Rest is. Okay, so I don't really have anything going on. Pick the Aether Gust. Yes. Sorry about my dog barking. I don't know why he's doing it. He just, every time I stream, he has to bark. I don't know. What now? Making it hard to concentrate too. We'll get there. Not really doing a lot on. Neither is my opponent. Go ahead and start on that. Card. Board. We want to another treasure token. That's the most. Well, once again, we're not doing anything. We're really just digging for creativity. Gotta imagine my opponent's gonna draw something. Casting on it. They revealed Osage. I mean, at this point, you might as well just be playing a ramp deck, because, I mean, I know they are, but, like, it's just a bad ramp deck at this point. They're casting it again. Oh, they revealed a World Breakers. They actually revealed a card that can do something. The problem with this deck is, like, it's just completely random. Like, you're just literally rolling the dice, and the odds are, like, so stacked again. Seems really bad. Valakut Awakening. I think I'm gonna just spoils here. 5 damage. Okay. Okay, they don't have the world. Spoils here. Starting this. Fatal Push does me no good right now. Just gonna. Do we just? I could spoils again. Might just be better. Fatal Push. Your thoughts, see. Four cards in hand. I don't think I want to Thoughtseize them. Lose one of my treasure tokens. Lose one of my treasure tokens, but next turn I would be able to play a land. Wouldn't be able to shock. That kind of sucks. I guess I would be able to Vampire's Kiss then shock, right? So Vampire's Kiss, shock. But then I wouldn't be able to do anything else. Yeah. So, okay. So it's like pretty much next turn or never. Yeah, I just didn't really do anything this game. Like, uh-oh, are they going to cast an Ulamog or something? Emrakul. Okay. So... So I'm dead, right? I'm dead because they can just shock and then Thoughtseize and okay. Well, it looks like they took out like a lot of their low to the ground creatures, so I think I'm gonna bring in the Vampire's Kiss. I'm gonna I don't want it. Because it feels like they took out their like elves and stuff. Yeah, I think fungal infection comes out. Fire prophecy seems kind of bad, but I don't really have two other options. Guess I don't need it because they're not really playing a ton of creatures or anything like that. So let's bring in the Rotten Reunions. Andra should be okay here. I want to bring in Anger for Sylvan Caryatid. They're on the play. Kind of like Sorin. I don't know if I want to bring in Emrakul or not. And it's not completely necessary, but it does help kind of like the potential of if we draw like Xenagos, then kind of bad. I mean, we can cast Xenagos, but I don't think I want to bring in here. He does help me dig for cards. Anger is for Sylvan Caryatid in case they like play a bunch of that. Hand's good. This one. Does need a few things. I think I might be cycling. I do need the red source, but I don't know how greedy it is to cycle Canyon Slough. But like I need more tokens. That's all this hand is missing, basically. Or wait, no, because this creates 2 blood tokens, right? So really we just need to play our lands and win the game. Yeah, okay. This should be good. Provided they don't like get a lucky unexpected result, I think we game. Yeah, there were some like unexpected Eldrazi lists that sort of like made a little bit of waves like early on in Pioneer, but I think mostly they're teams. Like the problem is like you need a mixture of like ramp spells plus like scrying. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Like it just feels like you should just be playing a ramp deck at that point. And then you have to ask yourself, like, should I just be playing mono green? Because mono green devotion is just far and away like the best quote unquote ramp deck in the format. I am a little worried that they might bring in some counter magic because his hand doesn't really do anything other than cast creativity on curve. So it'd be nice to draw like a duress or a Thoughtseize to kind of clear the way a little bit. Don't exactly need this, but I mean, we could potentially dig for a deadly dispute and go off a turn sooner, but I don't think I really do that. Really curious what they kept in their hand because they're not really doing anything. but I don't know. It's probably like, again, I kind of do worry about some counter magic, but like I can about it. Come on. Suppose we could creativity now. Next turn, creativity again. Just to bait out a counter spell if they have one. Now they have to act, basically. So I feel pretty safe. They basically have to unexpected results and have like the luckiest expected life. Hit like an Ulamog or something. Not gonna do it. Oh, they could have that's right. They could have Aether Gust. They probably have Aether Gust, I assume. I guess in order to play around Aether Gust, I target Emrakul. Because we truthfully don't, yeah, we don't need to hit them with World Spire Worm. We just literally hit them with Emrakul and win because it has protection from instants. Okay, so okay, 1-0 against Unexpected Eldrazi. Not really planning on playing against that deck, but yeah, I mean, I made an Unexpected Eldrazi deck a while back. It was like obviously not good, but here it had a bunch of scrying and stuff like that, though. Yeah, here it is. This is like my quote-unquote like Unexpected Eldrazi list. See, like you have to like, the bad thing about this deck is like it doesn't do like two things particularly well. Like you either have to ramp or you have to combo. Like you can't really do both. So like my idea was like I was gonna play like Treasure Map and essentially like scry and then or play Reason and like scry 3, put like an Ugin or an Emrakul or an Ulamog on top, and then you unexpected and put that card into play. And you have, you know, you have like some accelerators like Growth Spiral. Arboreal Grazer was literally just to like keep me from dying, I think, but it also ramps. But yeah, I never actually tested the deck. I just always assumed it was bad, so never never made my testing. Here, they could be Control or they could be the Titan of Industry deck. I'm gonna keep this. I'm on the draw, so I think this hand is fine on the draw. I don't know how aggressively I'm supposed to like mulligan for the combo, but I mean, really, it's a it's like a one card combo, if you will. And all we need is Indomitable Creativity to like go off. The rest of our deck, you know, it does what it does. It makes tokens the entire time for us to use. Okay, so it's Titan of Industry, so that's good for me. That's a reason to. I'm gonna dock here, probably a little suspicious, but I want to hold up Fatal Push. Opponent doesn't have a second. Captain. I'm gonna play that Valakut away. Guess I could. I'm gonna keep it in my hand just in case I draw like something. Or not an Emrakul, sorry. In case I draw a Xenagos or a World Spy Worm. Don't want to sacrifice this treasure token? I guess so. A lot of nothing over here. Yeah, so I think they're on Titan of Industry, so they're basically just trying to do a similar thing to us. Oh. They're trying to do like a similar thing to us where like putting a token into play, they're transmogrifying or they're creativitying. Basically like putting a Titan of Industry into play. I don't know. I feel kind of favored. Just do we play Den of the Bugbear? Plan on Valakut Awakening, pretty much throwing everything back. I'm fine with like gotta discard a card, unfortunately. I'm just gonna discard Path of Peril. They create a 1. Good, then I have to discard. Okay. Well, I know what they're playing, so that's good. I'm gonna bring in Duress. Maybe Thought Distortion, I'm not sure yet. Meat Hook Massacre and Anger of the Gods are probably okay. Probably cut these Rotten Reunions. Fungal Infection is probably just better. What does this deck play anyway? A friend of mine was working on a Titan of Industry deck, so I can just like what he was playing. I mean, recently. So they play Mika's Chariot, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Torch of Defiance, the Briefcase, Wolf Hollow Haven. I guess Noxious Grass would be okay, right? Problem is, like, it puts a shield counter on itself, so, like, killing it is kind of difficult to do. So I can probably opt out of that one. I want to silence. don't think I'm bringing in Thought Distortion. I mean, that seems a little overboard. And again, maybe it's like Anger of the Gods too, huh? Kind of okay with just like bringing in the rest is honestly. I don't really need anything else. I guess Soren is like good for digging for more cards, but that's about it. I also don't know how often you bring in Emrakul, to be honest with you. It's a good side plan, because you can just cast it at a certain point, but I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those things like bring it in every game or something like that. Low-key kind of like Chandra too, because they're not putting a lot of pressure on me or anything like that. It's a cheap spell. Yeah, I think this hand's decent enough. So Prophecy, probably just throw back probably just throwing back Vampire's Kiss, I'm assuming. Right. Play the Haunted Ridge to seize the spoils. Discarding. Next turn I can play both Vampire's Kiss and Deadly Disputes, I think, and card seed. Yeah, this is where I could see, like, I guess the Chariot is probably a good reason to bring in both. This can just get out of hand. Alright, so definitely need to bring in Path of Peril and the Gods for at least the... I'm gonna get a Titan. A Void Winnow. Okay. Can't cast spells with pretty much my entire hand. Okay. Now that I kind of get like a better idea, I think they're doing. Definitely want to bring the wipes a little bit. Treadbore. Treadbore's fine, I think. Probably could have Vampire's Kiss. I like Fatal Push because it's instant speed, but Fungal Infection does the same job. Yeah, we're gonna roll with this. So does Fire Prophecy. Fire Prophecy works too. This is really close. The problem with this hand is it doesn't have a token maker to kind of draw me. Like I can't deadly dispute it, this hand, unfortunately. It has the combo in it. I'm gonna keep it. It's really close. It's almost like I have to mulligan this hand, but like I'm gonna keep it. I like that it has disruption. I mean, it pretty much has everything I want. And we're lagging. Okay. Opponent has basically nothing going. Up to sure. Unlicensed hearse doesn't matter to me. I don't really care about that card. Oh, they can channel that if they want it. So I am gonna just go ahead and take their Fable.
I didn't mean to disturb you and my secretary, your former secretary. Oh, I didn't know you were in the middle of dictation. I'm beginning to think so, sir. Will you snap out of it and get me some more coffee?
Through a land.
Well, you had me worried. I thought you were gonna let me down.
Also, another land. Do this, we can go ahead and pull that. Put a deadly Druid to Road. Not amazing, but not terrible. Shocking.
I didn't mean to disturb you and my secretary, your former secretary. Oh, I didn't know you were in the
Not
middle
amazing.
of dictation.
Definitely need a token maker at this point. Let's go ahead and duress them.
Snap out of it and get me some more coffee.
Okay, so they're cycling.
Well, you had me worried. I thought you were gonna let me down.
Yes, let's take Transmogrify. Because they can play the Chariot, that's fine, because we have Anger of the Gods. Take Transmogrify. Play our land. Pass. Cycled Sweltering. Through a land. I believe they're going to play Chariot this turn. Through Vampire's Kit. That's good. That next turn. Literally useless. Alright, let's play Vampire's Kiss. And Deadly Dispute. Now what are we playing today? We are playing Dominable Creativity and Pioneer Mufasa. Alright, so barring anything crazy, this should be a win. Alright, opponent concedes. See the writing on the wall. yeah, that's a very brief summarization of what we're playing today. um, so fun deck. I mean, by no means do I think this deck is like amazing. I feel like I say that a lot, but it's fun. And it's not terrible. I mean, it's been putting up results. This is not my list. This is a list that I found online by a player called Pet Deck or something like that. And it's been pretty sweet. There are some awkward cards in it. And I would think a deck like this would play Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but like, I don't know, like, don't really need it. I kind of like not having to indomitable creativity targeting a creature, because the thing is, like, everybody can disrupt you that way, and it's not like you play blue to stop them from disrupting you. You do have Thoughtseize, but like, I don't know, I kind of like just targeting the artifacts, because it's like much less likely that your opponent has a way to deal with them.
Well, I'm afraid I got this.
Yeah, I think this is fine. And or Elvish Mystic. Much just gonna button read. This is where I wish this was a fungal infection. It's mono green devotion. Block. Creature can't block, okay. So I think we're gonna go ahead and, because of that draw, I think I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the
And you have
pass.
no objection to waking up again?
Oh, not at all. My time's completely my own.
Take 4 damage.
We prepare lunch and leave them alone. I think they'd like to get to work. Well, I'm afraid I got this.
Definitely gonna have to get rid of that. Yeah, it's at the end of combat, right? When it attacks, sacrifices at the end of combat. So like, want to set a stop here, back with it, and then we'll just crack it, I think. Or I guess if we're gonna make the most of our mana, we have to Valakut Awakening. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Valakut Awakening. When it hits us for 4 mana. Arn. Okay. Not a bad draw, actually. So, the Haunted Ridge, let's go. Pack these two both at Karn. Of it. Make sure this happen. Here. I'll get draw. Here. And then we should be good to go. We should win next turn, barring anything crazy. So we let them hit us. Okay, Cavalier of Thorns is not going to do it. They lose. All for nothing. And the only possible outcome is that we accidentally draw one of our that we want to get. Okay, good. Three, 5, target. And dome you. Deck's sick. I mean, it's really fun when you do this. I must say. What we're waiting for. Alright. Opponent has been reduced to lower than. Okay, so this is definitely a matchup I'm gonna bring in Noxious Grasp for. I think I have a hard time, like, I debate whether or not I bring in Duress in the matchup. I think I do. I think Fungal Infection is strictly better than Rotten Reunion. Although Rotten Reunion does exile their spell with flashback, so that is relevant, I suppose. We're on the draw. Definitely want to have ways to deal with their creatures, but I'm just debating like how much I want to devote to like disrupting little dorks and stuff like that, because to an extent like that's kind of a losing plan, I think, because they just sort of start to do their thing. Like they just play enough land, they start to do their thing. Like God Pharaoh's statue in the board, which of course they can go and get with Karn. Anything else though, they don't really have too many ways to disrupt me. Yeah, Storm the Festival is the card I was thinking. Exile. I definitely want to bring in Noxious Grasp. I know that for a fact. I'm trying to think what all I take out. I kind of like this just in case. It's not amazing, but I think there's definitely a way to like overboard for this for sure. Maybe we take out like Rotten Reed too. Us. Yeah, we'll bring in double Duress, and I think I'm good with this. Jesus Christ, kid. This hand has a Valakut Awakening in it. So we can shuffle this World Spine Worm away, so it's not as bad as it looks. Not seizing them on the draw is kind of like rough, because like look at their hand and it's like a bunch of stuff and take something. Like if I don't disrupt them, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep it because of Vampire's Vent. I can deal with their mana. Work, sure. Okay. Hard. Right now, they can't cast anything except for Bucherno. Actually, I lied. They can cast Nissa because they. Yeah. I'm gonna take Nissa here. I believe. No, Pelucano's is gonna be kind of a house. Play this and pass. They drew Oath of Nissa for the. Assuming they're looking for. Even if they don't hit it, they can still play Pelucano's. Nick though. Pretty decent. We're gonna draw. They can actually play Storm the Festival. Okay. They looked at the top three and they drew the best card they could have. As a matter of fact, they had to hit Oath of Nissa first because they hadn't, they wouldn't have had enough devotion to do all of this. So it was actually better than the best. It was the best twice. But it's fine. We will answer these mana dorks. So they'll still have a shit ton of mana next turn. Maybe the right play is Dress or Karn, because I can't let them have Karn, right? But then they can just flash back from the festival. Yeah, I'm starting to see why like maybe I should keep in the zombie thing. Probably screwed. I'm just gonna like next turn they have 1, 4, 5 devotion. Go tap for 5, untap, take 10 mana, recast Storm and cast Karn basically. If I duress them, I take Karn, but then they can cast Storm. Yeah, there's no winning line here, basically. Okay. Well, now that I'm on the play, though, this gets a lot better for me, I think. Skill push is just kind of bad. Even though it does answer the mana dorks. We have Fire Prophecy. How much do I want Path of Peril? Is it necessary? I don't want to just go as fast as possible here. Okay, this hand's pretty good. Pretty good. It needs some things. It needs some token makers and stuff, but we have plenty. We're gonna lead off on a Thoughtseize. Three lands, Elvish Mystic. We know we have an answer to Elvish Mystic. Let's take Kiora, I believe. I think I'm gonna Fire Prophecy away this Thoughtseize. Perfect. They always draw more shit to do with curve, even though like they had like a bad hand to start with. Wild. But we're well on our way to winning this game, though. I gotta say, this is probably a scary matchup for Mono Green because they really don't have anything to do in this matchup. Really, like they're basically like a slower combo deck than you, and they don't have any way to disrupt you. God, they're good at hitting Rakdos with the top 3 cards of their deck. Drew another Kiora. Okay. I can either Deadly Dispute or I can seize the spoils. If I Deadly Dispute now, I might draw a Dreadbore, and I can Dreadbore away Kiora. So next turn they can go Forest into... They have Forest, Cavalier, Nicol Bolas in their hand. Next turn they could actually cast Nicol Bolas. Which would be fine, I think. Okay. I actually need an untapped mana source, so maybe I was supposed to... I think I was supposed to cast Seize the Spoil. Now I need an untapped land in order to cast Indomitable. Question now is, do we duress the... I don't think I duress Nicol Bolas out of their hand. Because Cavalier is clearly the better play for them. Yeah, I put too much thought into like potentially drawing my 1-of Dreadbore, and I should have thought about the fact that I can't actually go off next turn unless I have 1 more mana. So But unless my opponent draws like really well from here on out, like I don't think I'm in trouble. I think I'm okay. This Cavalier of Thorns doesn't really do anything for them. It potentially puts a Storm the Festival in their graveyard, which could be bad, but I think I'm fine with them. There's too many like what it to consider. Okay, they play Elvish Mist. Essentially, so okay, play Cavalier, draw a card, mill 5. On the battlefield, they'll put a Deju, basically. Put a Rakdos in play, so they can. Wow, that's pretty good. They can actually cast Nicol Bolas this turn. Yeah, every time I play against Mono Green, they do some incredible shit. Like, I don't know why you would. I guess to maximize your top deck, like if you top deck something like incredible, you can play it. Gonna pitch a creativity because I already have one. And one time land. Okay, thank God. Whew. Never punished.
I'll sit tight and don't say a word.
Darling, do you want to know what I think?
He's one of the best scientific minds we have today.
They're just like, sure. It's like, what, sure, what do you mean sure? Like, you knew what this was. Alright, 3-0, boys. Let's fucking go. This deck's pretty tight. They're like, sure. It's like, yeah, sure. Take fucking 30. How about that? Huh?
How do you suppose she's gonna feel about this? She's in love with you, you know. You never deserved to find a girl with Stephanie anyway.
Uh-oh, is it blue-white control? Kind of worried about this.
Get out of here, get some fresh air.
Actually play this tap. Pass. Might need this Valakut Awakening. Yep, looks like blue-white control. I think I need to play around center. If they censor this, like I'm fine with that. That's fine. A-okay with Dovin's veto.
How do you suppose she's gonna feel about this? She's in love with you, you know. You never deserved to find a girl with Stephanie anyway.
Has to use the spoils. Kind of sucks that you have to discard as an additional cost. This feels like a potentially bad matchup. Try for another season oils. We play Valakut Awakening. Decisions decision. I'm gonna play around sensor. I'm gonna just hold up. Yeah, I guess we. I feel like they have a Wandering Emperor. But they probably also have Absorb. I thought maybe this would be a bad matchup. No land though, that's good. Just need. At this point, we just need token. So, do we want a Valakut Awakening? I feel like they have Wandering Emperor. Yeah, they. Yeah, sure. I really don't want to put any of these cards to the bottom of my deck, so. I kind of need all of them. Jesus. Those. Do we just jam it, boys? I think so. No, don't do it. All right. So far, they've cast 5 counter spells here. No. Man, Wandering Emperor is beating my ass. You don't have another counterspell. Just stop. Oh, damn it. I can actually cast this. But I sort of don't want to. May do it next turn. Doing this so they don't kill me. Like my little 1/1s are going to be on blocking duty. Yeah, I figured this would probably be a bad matchup, but we have a really sick sideboard for this matchup. That's cool. Keep thinking they're gonna cast Memory Deluge. They're just scrying. They did keep one on the top a second ago, but both cards at the bottom this time. Okay. Might have a combat trick. We'll see. All right, boys. Time to block. Man, remember when Teferi was in this format? Like 3-mana Teferi? What a wild time. It's crazy that that card has been banned in so many formats, but it's just like perfect in Modern. That's fun. I mean, I lost this game, but I think it's funny that I drew another one. Especially because at first, like, when I first saw this and they were playing 2, I was like, I guess it makes sense. Because, like, you need tokens, but, like, I was like, 2 is kind of ambitious. But so far, I mean, it kept me alive for 2 turns. Probably did. Yeah, just a bit of information. Nah, you're no. Okay. All right, blue-eye control. We can go ahead and cut our fatal pushes. Probably cut Path of Peril and Vampire's Vengeance. Although Vengeance is decent against what do you call it? Against the tokens that they were making. Bringing in Emrakul for this matchup. Bringing in Chandra. In Duress. Probably bringing in Noxious Grass. Both, and I need to cut one more card for Thought Distortion. What am I gonna cut? Got a Rotten Reunion, probably don't need it. Yeah, I like how this gets post board because it gets really tricky for them. There's like a lot of spells they have to worry about. I've seen a lot of people have like a full 4 Duress in the sideboard. That's probably like more correct, I think. I'm gonna cut a Rotten Reunion. Okay. I keep this. Why not? And has the combo in it. It's pretty decent. Mana looks good. One. Kept a hand with all lands and just 2 Narset. Did not keep a good hand. I think I'm gonna discard. Discard Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna discard a land. Oh, come on. Why did I put that on top? Why did I do that? Yes. Okay. You good? Yeah, why did I put that on top of my deck? Why did I fuck up? Oh my. I knew they had Narset in their hand, and I still put it on top of my deck. Great, dude. It's fucking punted so hard. Oh man, their hand was so bad too. All I had to do was like not play stupid. Could be worse. It's okay, baby boy. Desiree went out far for a sec, so. It's okay, baby. Okay. Okay. Back the Nars. I think we just pass here. You know they have Absorb, so you're gonna have to play around that or draw a Thought Distortion. Get that out of their hand. And also Aether Gust. Very. Draw a Duress or a Thoughtseize. White. Um, gonna go ahead and exile their memory deluge here. Trying to think if there's any reason I would need this treasure token. Over like these two. I think I'm just gonna. Got the Aether Gust out of their hand. The fairy's gonna be problematic. But if we draw a Thought Distortion, then we're in great shape. It's just gotta find. As I suspected, this looks like it's a tough matchup. They just have so many ways to disrupt you. Um, Best. I could try to go for it now, but I assume they have like a Dovin's Veto in hand at this point, so or Censor. Censor would have got us. They're definitely paying attention to this deck on. No, we don't play that many basically. Or I guess on empty fish is what I say. We're not in good shape here. Discard this. Attack to fairy. I'm trying all the tricks in my book. I don't want to get rid of the blood token because I kind of need it. I think I'm just gonna pass. May end up pitching this blood crypt. Main phase memory deluge. I guess they're gonna untap their land. I have a feeling I'm fighting through counter spells. Living on a prayer. 3 counter spells. I thought I was fighting through 2. Actually, 3. And there's just. Wait, we're gonna come back from this, right? Yeah, I think this deck needs more. I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. I think this deck needs more thought distortions. Like that card seems like imperative to like against that matchup. Or like silence works too, kind of, but like I don't know. I kind of want 2 of these. And like all these, I mean the planeswalkers and stuff are nice, but I kind of feel like. I don't know. I'd have to look at like other sideboards and see like what they're playing. Oh, they ruined our 5-0 dream. I guess everyone else is playing 1 as well. The rending volleys can't. I mean, that's so many. Why so many rending volleys? Like I see a lot of people playing rend. Seems wrong. Hand's not bad. Uh-oh. Playing against red. Play this up tier and then pass. Robber of the Rich. Our fatal put. Right, fortunately, I need to Valakut Awakening, or at the very least, I need to draw a, God, what do you call it? Card that allows me to deal 3 damage to something and shuffle World Spyworm into my deck. I have 3 cards in hand. So is it like Warbrand that they have? I cast Valakut Awakening. probably shuffling this, pretty much everything into my deck. And if they Torbrand, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to hit a middle push. Yeah. Hate when I'm right. 4, 7. Put the Deadly Dispute back. Okay. Fire Prophecy twice. They have 2 cards in their hand. Do we Fire Prophecy both of these and just hope? Or do we kill Torbrand? Torbrand's accounting for a lot of damage here. I guess we just kill Torbrand. I suppose what this didn't do is like play around another Torbrand. Okie dokie. Bringing in Duress, taking out Thought. Bringing in Anger. Thorin seems fine. Meat Hook Massacre seems. That's it. Chandra is okay. She can flashback a spell to kill something. That's about it. Vampire's Kiss is good in this. I don't think I need Rotten Ruins. Reunions, I mean. I think it's probably something like this. I don't know whether or not Chandra is worth it, to be honest. Like, I could see taking out another Rotten Reunion for Chandra. Probably. Nope. Are we going down to 5? And has Vampire's Kiss in it, as would obviously put back an Indomitable Creativity. You know what? I'm gonna keep it for science. Opponent kept 7. Hell yeah, dude. The robber, cast Anger this turn. Also just cast Anger would save me 3 points of damage. Try to get the most value out of my Anger as possible. Probably gonna throw it back. I'm sure. Maybe I want to in my hand. That's fine because we're gonna exile all of them. Thank God. Okay, we draw another land and we win. Um, need one land. That yeah, Chandra is a little slow. I mean, it's good, but it's like it's kind of slow. I might end up taking it out. Suppose I should have cracked my blood token. Mistake. I'm gonna lose that up. In kind of messed up. So if you see what I did wrong, basically is last turn I should have cracked a blood token. I wasn't thinking the fact that I was going to make another one. Now we can't indomitable creativity for 2, unfortunately, because we don't have the mana. So so I think we're screwed because we can go to 7, but our opponent's they have lethal on that. Yeah, we just kind of fucked up there, basically. Like this. Oh well, I think I definitely misplayed that. We definitely would have won that game for sure. I'm gonna change up the deck a little bit because now that I've played it, I kind of know like what I want to change about the deck. just a lot of randomness in the sideboard, and I don't like that random aspect of it. Some versions are playing Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I don't think I really need that, honestly. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're taking out. Like this list is playing, kind of do like the idea of playing like Path of Peril in the sideboard. I don't know what you're playing right before. Strange. We're gonna take out Meat Hook Massacre as a matter of fact, and I'm gonna take out Silence as well. We're gonna go for Path of Peril is in the sideboard. Don't know if I want this card either. I'm kind of whatever that card. So that way you guys can see. The deck felt really strong though. Just it needs a little bit more, like, I don't know. I definitely want to just change it up a little bit. But it was super fun. I enjoyed that league a lot actually. I think I'm gonna take Dreadbore out of the main. And fatal pushes seem relevant, like they seem decent. This person's running fatal push or Fable of the one's running Blood Chief's Thirst. Absent Hospital. They're pretty in. Playing the big score. I don't know about that one, but I'm just looking at this right now. Just kind of getting a feel what other people are playing. This person played. They play Fable. They did not. A lot of people just aren't playing Fable, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. I like Fable a lot more against Control, I'll tell you that. Why don't we go out on read? There's a dash in between Breaker, god damn it. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I think it's probably just better than Seize the Spoils in a lot of ways. It ramps you. It does a lot. Oh, snap. Oh, Diamonds with the raid. 92 people. What up, dude? Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate the raid, my friend. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream, by the way. And welcome, everybody. We're playing some Jund Indomitable Creativity. We just played a league. We went 3-2 with it, but I felt some inconsistencies with the deck that I really wanted to work out. So we're ironing out those inconsistencies now, and we're gonna run another league with it. But the deck felt super strong. Our losses were to blue-white control. It felt like was kind of a bad matchup, but definitely felt like I could improve it a little bit, and that's kind of what I'm working on here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker seems like an obvious include. I don't know if I want to run any more removal spells. In all honesty, I kind of didn't like miss Fatal Push or anything like that. So I think I'm going to run like this configuration for the main board. And then I need to work out some stuff in the sideboard. So Nephalia Academy is pretty sweet against black red. That was a pretty cool tech, but overall I feel like I could probably get away with taking that out. I love the thought distortion. Let's do, hey, see, rending volley is neat, but what is rending volley for anyway? I see a lot of people playing rending volley in their sideboard with this deck, but it doesn't feel necessary. Let's do duress. The other people playing silence. Silence is a cool card, but you need to actually sacrifice a treasure in order to cast silence. All right, so against control, we are taking out fire prophecies. We're taking out fatal pushes. That's 6 cards. Bringing in thought distortion. Let me work this out. Thought distortion. This. Definitely the duresses, right? Then we're gonna bring in these 2. You have to take out 2 things. So maybe seize the spoils. I hate that you have to like additional cost to discard a card. Yeah. So this is perfect. So we would take out seize the spoils, all 3 of them, and we would end these 3. That's perfect. Actually, I like that a lot. Fungal infection. Don't really like it. I think I'm just gonna go with you guys have any suggestions, by the way, feel more than welcome to type them out there in the chat. But I definitely want a little bit more insurance against mono red, I think. The duresses are kind of nice, but kind of want like red cat melees or something. Or is there like another card that like gains us a lot of life and does what we want? There's Erebos' intervention. It's kind of a cool. You can also run it against Nyx, I suppose. Not bad. I like Erebos. Kind of whatever on Path of Peril.
And you have no objection to working on weekend?
Picking out this running.
We prepare lunch and leave them alone. I think they like to get to work.
We need. Oh, you know what I didn't bring in against mono green? Alpine Moon. Totally didn't bring that. But we didn't need it. Totally didn't need it. Don't need it. Red cap. Quantity 0. Red cat melee. Do we just bring in fatal? Guess I could just see bringing in fatal pushes, right? I'd take out the fun. Kind of just cute. Like we don't really need that either. Yeah, I'm kind of stoked on this list actually. Yeah, let's roll with this. I like this. Like this. Yeah, this is Erebos' intervention. Like, kills a creature. It's kind of slow though. Like, you gain the life, but like it's sort of whatever. There's probably a better spell out there that like does exactly what I'm wanting to do. Like maybe make a token and gain some life. I don't want another creature that necessarily, because like then it kind of mucks up our indomitable creativity hits. But I think the Fable will help a little bit. Let's just get the Fable of the Mirror Breaker in here. And god damn, this card jumped up in price, didn't it? A playset is 125. That's pretty nuts. Got those. Congratulations. You're gaining some sick profits. But yeah, I think this will help the blue-white matchup a lot, and whatever else we need. I still don't get why people are bringing in Rending Volley. Maybe they're worried about spirits or something. But doesn't seem like something that I would be too concerned with. Yeah, Fable seems like a must-have. There's also Blood Chief's Thirst that I see in some lists, but I don't know. I don't know if it's needed. Let's do it. 3 and 2. 3-2 the last league. There, this league. So how's everyone doing tonight? I am currently just kind of playing. I was testing like for initially I was testing for like Baltimore. I was actually playing black red mid-range, but I'm kind of taking a break from that for now. Sorry, I was adjusting my light and it fell. Sorry about that, guys. It freaked my dog out, too. Huh. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it's on. Sorry. Hang on. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's scary. Not back. No. Don't have a lot of desk. I was trying to adjust my light. It fell because it was too bright. Other light fell. All that madness out of the way. I'd like to go first. Hand's a little slow, but I think I can keep it. I think it's fine. We have the fire prophecies. We can sort of smooth out our draws a little bit. Like we might be playing against Phoenix. Just gonna cast Vampires. Make the most out of our mana. Assume they're gonna opt or consider or something. Nope, nothing. Oh, no, it's probably still thinking like maybe it's the other Dominable Creativity deck. Do we kill Vampires? We have a ton of blood tokens. playing sensors. So this leads me to believe that they actually aren't on Phoenix. I think they're actually on the Pyroman. Rotten Reed. Another Fire Prophecy. Okay. We're 1 mana shy of going off here. Fine. Do I want to play around Sensor? Guess so. Sick. Still don't know what we're playing against. Is it just like a blue-red tempo deck? Or is it like actually the combo deck? Sacrifice. Right. Have the win. Go ahead and do it. Oh my god, they're playing Spell Pierce. Wow, dude, they're playing incredible. Oh, that's frustrating. You gotta think like they probably don't play that many Spell Pierces, right? Playing Crackling. I mean, I guess I take Treasure Cruise. I don't know. Crackling Drake's pretty scary too, but I'm in a bad spot here regardless. Want to Valakut Awake. I think I'm in the mindset of just pitching one of these to a blood token, getting closer to another Indomitable Creativity. Suppose I could just play Den of the Bugbear. Pick up on Chandra. We crack a blood token and throw back Valakut Awakening. I kind of think I have to. That's not good. It just They probably play like one spell pierce. I guess I gotta crack the other blood token, huh? Kind of helps a little bit, I suppose. Cast a cruise. All right, well, we got by Spell Pierce. At this point, like, knowing what they're on, I think I'm gonna take out Seize the Spoils. I'm gonna to rest. Fable seems okay. Like, cool with Fable. I like Vampire's Kiss and stuff because it like helps kind of helps mitigate some of the damage that they're doing, but it also allows me to make tokens that they can't really interact with. We do have to watch out for Young Pyromancer. Don't know how much I care about exiling their graveyard, I guess. I mean, like, they do play Treasure Cruise, so like obviously their graveyard is relevant. Just between like all of these other things, I don't know if that's the thing that I want to really fight over that much. Chandra seems decent, although against Spell Pierce it can be pretty bad, I suppose. Fatal Push does answer Crackling Drake, whereas all my other spells do not. That's probably relevant. Can't take out too many token makers because that'll be like bad. Chandra, or we'll bring in Chandra. We'll take out the Cotton Reunions maybe. I'm gonna bring in Anger. It's gonna bring in Russ. No red source, but okay. Or black source, excuse me. No. Yeah, I guess we duress now. I mean, it's a little awkward that we like sort. Okay, so they have a young fireman. A cruise or Aether Gust? I guess Aether Gust. Considered. Fire Prophecy, this. Put back a like. Can go land treasure. And they missed a land. Okay. Well, maybe. Okay, never mind. Just looking for the combo now. Obviously, like getting some token help. And maybe we need another way to like really interact with our opponent's graveyards, but I guess like while we're combo care that much. Good try. I think I'm gonna we'll play around Spell Pierce this. Let's arrest them. Okay, Censor, Aether Gust, Recruit, Rogue. Basically like a bunch of shit that they can cast to have like play around our combo. So I'm just gonna hit Aether Gust here. The most annoying one, I think. It also hits Fable. Cycle. I think I'm just gonna play 5 cards in hand. Just gonna play my other Fable this turn. Obviously they had Disdainful Stroke in their hand. If I cast this for 2, well, I don't even have. Yeah, I don't want to cast it for 2 because they can just fuck me up with Disdainful Stroke. So. Able this. Okay. They're just. You're gonna discard. And these guys are doing work. Eventually my opponent's gonna have to like answer this because we're kind of just like getting there without doing a combo. Kind of nice. We want to try to Indomitable Creativity this turn. If we do, they're going to Disdainful Stroke it, which is fine. I think I'm just going to... Our Prophecy. And... I'll just leave this in my hand. Holding 5 cards, I mean. I definitely feel like Phoenix is probably a better version of this deck that they're playing. Feels like it is anyway. Yeah, they just... Anything that we would want to change about the way we worded? I think so. Part of me wants to bring in these Rotten Reunions. They do exile cards from the graveyard. It does seem like pretty deep. But I just can't find a way to really hit them. Suppose I could take out like a couple of pieces, but maybe the answer is to take out like a couple. And probably do better, right? One's pretty good. This one. Bottom, of course. And tapped and then Buzz. Well, that just that makes me wanna play Blood Crypt untapped. Tap to pass. Hopefully they don't go. Yeah. Well, at least we can look at their. Oh, well, that's a good. Down the end. They sure. That's all right, well. We have Valakut Awakening in our hand, so we can always shuffle this away. Holding a handful of disruption over there. That dust is probably the most. But negate actually hurts. Let's take 8. Pass. May actually end up having to play around this sensor. Just the way they see it, they can just the Goblin Shaman token, so probably think this is fine. Very good. Font. It's kind of a card, right? Or the thoughts. You know they have Aether Gust in hand. Fun Thoughtseize. Tackling Drake and Aether Gust. Drake is kind of more of a threat. Take Drake. Now they only have Aether Gust in their hand. If I crack this treasure, I play Sokenzan. And the other question is, attack this. I think I do. Be problematic. It's unfortunate to do that, but especially given the fact that I'm not even going to be. So far, the Fables seem very good, though. No, the only card in our opponent's hand. Found it. They found the treasure cruise. Found the reason to play Bulu and Pioneer. Alright, so they play Cruise. They have Aether Gust. Now, they went from having 1 card in hand to now they have 4 cards in hand. They... say go. We'll have 2 cards in here. Need this thought seed. Targets for Strangle. I'm gonna hit Chandra here. Just put it to 1. That's exactly what I want. For people. Really want to use treasure tokens to do more this turn. I could use them to cast Fable, but I'm not gonna do that. God, we're so close. Event. Okay. All right. First, let's see them.
And look at the sweet prize I won.
Slyers? Is it Slyers? You win the challenge with this deck? No. I've won 2 challenges. One with 4-color elementals and one with 8 cast and legacy. So no challenge when deck, unfortunately. We're just having fun tonight. This deck seems really fun. We've been doing pretty good with it actually. What, the challenge wins? On my, yeah, you can find it on MTG Goldfish. Want to put this top? I think so. I really am trying to dig for stuff here. I'll put it on. Aethergust is out. I know what they're trying to do with it. Take the distinct. Play. Stable. This. And I'm going to leave Urborg in my hand. I can discard it with Fable. Just trying to dig for an indomitable creativity here. Fire Bluff doesn't get there. Two cards in hand. We know about one of them. There's Indomitable. Pitch Urborg. Let's go ahead and cast. All right. Cool. All right, 1-0. That was harder than it should have been, but we got there. I feel like we dug through so many cards to find that. Yeah, this deck is pretty sweet. I don't necessarily think it's like the greatest thing you can be doing in Pioneer or anything. I think those rights belong to Mono Green Devotion, Phoenix, and Black Red Control, or yeah, Black Red Mid Range. Those three decks seem the most powerful to me, but this, of course, is a fun deck. I mean, I think there might be something to these Indomitable Creativity decks. This one is certainly like I like a lot because a lot of the cards don't allow your opponent to interact. Like it's normally targeting like a treasure or a blood token, right? It's kind of nice, but I don't know. Like it seems super fun. We narrowly lost last league with it, but now we're running Fables, so we should be good. The red green Transmogrify deck looks really good. Oh, you're talking about the one with the Titan? Yeah. It's pretty cool. I tried it out. I didn't have a good result with it. Not saying like the deck is obviously not bad, like because like I said, it puts up a lot of results. It's just that like I think what is it called, Titan Creativity or something like that. Like it doesn't just win the game on its own. It's kind of unfortunate. But a lot of times it does get there. I think I played against blue-white control too many times, and it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. I like the ones that splash black, though. I don't know if you've seen those for Obnixilis. It's kind of cool. It gives the deck like some reach and gives you some options out of the sideboard. All right, so we're playing against Phoenix. We have an answer for Thing in the Ice, so we don't really need that. We only have one land, so might just take a consider here. Yeah, I'm going to take a consider and kind of roll the dice on this one and see if we can get our opponent to not draw a land. And if they do, it's kind of like whatever, you know, like we tried, but I could have took like Chart a Course or even Pieces of the Puzzle, but I don't know. That's like the nightmare scenario, right? You're on the draw, you keep a one-lander, and you're like, oh, I have a cantrip, and your opponent thought sees. Play another Thoughtseize. I think I'm just gonna Fire's Kiss here. And then next turn we can go Thoughtseize into Fatal Push. If they draw another one. The land. do kind of want to hit my own land. So maybe pitching this Fire Prophecy. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Oh. That, I guess. It discards a card. Good, good. Then Thoughtseize them again, see what's going on. Double Thing in the Ice, Lightning Axe. Guess I'm just taking Treasure Cruise at this point. I can play a table. Opponent concedes. This matchup, I was cutting use the spoils because it's an additional cost to discard a card and it kind of sucks. Probably just cut Vampire's Vengeance. I mean, they do probably bring in... I wonder if they bring in Young Pyromancer. Fire Prophecy handles Young Pyromancer, though, but doesn't handle Thing in the Eye. Maybe like Fire Prophecies in this matchup, probably. Again, like some Duress. Probably Chandra. Anger. Fatal Put. Probably. Just to answer the thing. Yes. So we have another Fatal Push. I don't think I want Emrakul in this matchup. Don't think I want Thought to Foreign both. I feel like those are strictly for straight up white control. Yeah, I suppose this is good. I don't have to bring in another Fatal Push, I suppose. Unless I wanted to take this out. Yeah, I guess I would take that out. Bring in the Fatal Push. That way we're up to 4 Fatal Pushes and we can Thing in the Ice, or we can answer Young Pyromancer if they bring that in. And looks pretty good. Chandra has impressed me. Up here. Press is good. They have double pieces of the puzzle and shrink. So big piece. Other piece. Holding those two and one. I had a feeling they were gonna draw the perfect card, like my line of play. I even thought about like what do you do there, you know what I mean? Like clearly you don't Thoughtseize, right? Like because you have a perfect play on curve, but like it always happens like that. Just Thoughtseize. Top deck a Treasure Cruise. Lightning Axe or Strength. Yes, we take Lightning Axe. Oh, yeah, I'll take Lightning Axe. They can set instant speed. Fortunately, we drew our one world fireworm, so we do have to find a way to shuffle our hand or shuffle card. Let me put the deck in the decker. My bad. I'll update it really quick. Um
And look at the sweet
upload.
prize I won.
Thanks so much, the real salties for the follow. Appreciate it. This one in. We've updated the deck since, but it should be showing now. Appreciate that follow. Go ahead and dispute. Here. Dispute. Of getting into Pioneer. I did a tournament and lost all my games. That's not a bad way of looking at it. I mean, I think that's a good outlook you seem to have. It's a good format. If I could recommend 3 decks to you in Pioneer, I would say Mono Green Devotion, Phoenix, which is what our opponent is playing, and I would also recommend Black Red Midrange. I personally prefer Black Red Midrange. We're just playing a fun deck tonight, but yeah, Black Red Midrange. This again. Kill this thing. Tapped. Pass the turn back. You know what deck I should get into? I mean, I prefer Black Red Midrange. Personally. I think that deck is really strong. Like, you can look at like Misplaced Ginger. He plays the deck a lot. Trophies with it a lot. Won a challenge this past weekend. The deck seems very good. Alright, opponent's gonna hit us for 3 here. And cycle this, or do I kind of feel like cycling it, but do need the link. Boy always knew. Has won 3 challenges within the past 2 months, 2 or 3 months. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty strong statement for the deck. Not to mention, like, this past weekend, it not only won like both challenges, but on Saturday it was like there was like 4 copies in the top 8 or something. So like clearly there's need a Valaka's Awakening. Fortunately, we had our opponent kind of right where we wanted them out of it. Us hitting the World Spine Worm was very unfortunate because we would have already won the game had it not been for that. And it makes boarding out Fire Prophecy like really awkward, right? Like, while Fire Prophecy doesn't kill stuff, like sometimes you just need it to shuffle the Spine Worm into your deck. card in there. I think I'm just excellent. Okay, so Valakut Awakening. World Spine Worm. Empire's Kiss. Next turn, we should be good to go. Especially if they do this. Yeah, boys, hit him for 30. Dirty 30. All right. This is how we started last time. We started 3-0 and then we sort of fell off. Well, we played against blue-white control and then we played against mono-red. Admittedly, though, in that league, I made a lot of mistakes and I also was playing with a different version of the deck. The one on Stream Decker isn't exactly updated. I added some cards to the deck and took some things out. I made the sideboard a little bit more focused. Like, I put in the 4 duress over the 2. It was kind of all over the place. I mean, it still sort of is, but, like, feels better now. Seize the Spoils is a great card. It just, I prefer Fable of the Mirror Breaker for obvious reasons. In, like, you don't exactly see everybody ranting about Seize the Spoils, right? Like, clearly this card is better. I understand that the Goblin is easy to kill, but it just feels so much better and not doing anything. It helps you dig to Dominable Creativity. One draw. I don't want to keep this one because it has World Spine Worm, and it also has one chip in this pack. But yeah, the deck has been super fun. I've been really enjoying it. Mulligan. Could keep this. Not a great hand, honestly. Really is not. We would put World Spine Worm back. I mean, you have the Valakut Awakening. There's that. Tell me about this deck, please. I don't know nothing in Pioneer. Well, this deck is just a combo deck. I mean, it plays a lot like the modern Indomitable Creativity deck. You're basically trying to get World Spine Worm, and it goes into play. Then it gives him haste, and gives him plus 15, plus 15. Get to attack for 30. I'm gonna mulligan this one. It just needs too much. Oh, God. I have to look at it and just keeping it. Easily. I send a link to the deck that I might. Yeah, sure, absolutely. We're playing against black red. Find out the black red. I mean, their hand's not great though. Their hand is actually kind of ass. Let's take their K command. We are playing some artifacts. I hate how Odo does. Alright, let's take a look at deck that Maltese post. At Elves. Elves and Pioneers kind of a meme. Fun. It depends on what you're really going for. That was interesting. I haven't actually seen this. It's pretty sweet. Kind of a meme, but it's cool. I mean, like, it depends on what you want to do. You know, if you just want to have fun and like maybe win some games in the process, like it's not a bad deck. You're not taking down any like SCG cons or anything with this deck. Like, probably not even any RCQs, but you could 5-0 some leagues with it. It looks sweet. I mean, definitely looks fun. I would jam some leagues with it, but I wouldn't play it like with the prospects of like, oh, I'm gonna win this big turn. That, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's also probably not that expensive, right? So I don't know why my opponent would that hand bad. Also, don't play K command main deck if you're deck. We're just gonna play Fable here. I think I'm just gonna get cut here. Yeah, let's put Fatal Push away. Hate playing Fable here because then all they can do is they can flashback K command. Kind of sucks. But I think I have to just for sake of playing on curve. Play this Valakut tapped or not. Yeah, it sucks. Play right in their curve. I mean, I could have just held in hand those, but 5 cards in hand now. Hopefully they can do more. Dark Dwellers, make me start a card, I'm assuming. Discard. No. I'm gonna assume my opponent can kill this, so I'm going to Deadly Dispute it. Take a look at it in a second. Red green possibility. Sounds very interesting. Opponent hits 4. Yep. Like we predicted, sacrifice this in response. We actually blank stomp, which actually worked very well for us. Thanks. Deadly Dispute and response. I mean, we're an indomitable creativity away from winning. Always one card away from winning. I am interested to see how this matchup goes too. I wish my opponent didn't keep a bad hand, then I could get like a real feel for, you know, how matchup is supposed to go. Feel like I'm unfavored, but sure it gets interesting post board. Exile. Take command. God damn. Straw. At least we could cast Xenagos. Ah, yes, the 1 out of 47. Excellent. Well played. Yeah, sure, might as well, right? I'm screwed. Go ahead and take a look. Red-green possibility. So exiles card that shares the card type with it and make cast without paying its mana cost. So shared some names reveal them. You have to have Valakut Awakening, or there's another card that you can put it back with. And okay, it's Enter the Infinite. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen these decks before. You know, like people was kind of playing this like when Pioneer first came out. Again, it's like what, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, what do you really want to do? Because like if you're just trying to have fun, then that's probably a fun deck to play. But it's like that's pretty much all that's gonna happen. Like, you're definitely not gonna win games of Magic, at least not nearly as many as if you wanted to play like you know, like a tier 1 deck. But that being said, like, I'm sure it's fun to play, you know. So it just depends. Like, me personally, I prioritize like winning over everything. So like for me, like you know, I'm playing this deck for fun, right? Sometimes I just like jam leagues because, like, you know, why not? But for the most part, like I'm more interested in, you know, queuing up for like winning games of Magic, I suppose. All right, so against black red, think that I don't really want to bring in too much. I'm basically going to bring in all my grindy cards here, so like Lulth, Spren. Don't know about Chandra. Maybe it's okay. Going 1-for-1 with them seems kind of bad. Normally I would bring out Thoughtseize in a matchup like this, but like because I'm trying to combo them, I think Thoughtseize actually matters a lot. I think Anger is probably decent against them, actually, because it potentially 2 or 3-for-1s them. Path to Peril is I actually kind of hate this card, I'm not gonna lie. Would rather it be another Anger of the Gods from stand. Put our seat. Roll with it like that. I can do better 6. So we're just gonna mulligan to Oblivion against the discard deck. Classic. Yeah, I probably should have kept that hand. I don't know. It was okay. Keep bottom. Really unfortunate. Like, you don't really get to see like what this deck. I haven't really mulliganed all night that much, so like I guess this is just the variance catching up with me. Yeah. Blood Tithe Harvester. Maybe they'll play right into my hand. I suppose Anger of the Gods and Goblin Shamans have kind of a nombo, right? Rip. Table might just be strictly worse than seize the spoils in this particular matchup. Definitely learning that. Maybe we get there. I don't know. That's 5 cards in it. Chandra minus? I mean, this is kind of awkward, but like I think I'm gonna just pass here. I would have drawn another land. Might have popped off Indomitable Creativity, but I don't really think they can beat World Spineworm like on its own, to be honest. Maybe like a combination of Kalidas and Red Boar. Well, I can't combo off this turn. I could, but I think I'm just gonna Sorin here. Top card. Pass that. Pass here. It is a little awkward when you miss your land drops, but considering I mulled to 4, like, we're not doing fucking bad. Do I take Fatal Push here? I'm getting a little low on life. Gotta be careful. I mean, I basically, once again, am in a situation where I just need to draw Indomitable. Press. I want to save Deadly Dispute for token. I want to cast it. Guess I make a token. Storm. They dispute it. You know, the last card in their hand. Guess we go ahead and play that and pass the turn back. A card. Try to kill our vampire token and back. Discard my Deadly Dispute. One time, just one time, let me draw Indomitable. I promise. Just let me win on a mold of 4. I mean, if anything, this is a good showing for the deck, right? One time, baby. One time. Oh my god. Die on my own turn. That sucked. I mean, like, the fact that we had a mold of 4. I mean, maybe I should have kept the 2 later. Picture of my dog. He looks so insane. He's actually such a cute dog, but like he looks crazy in the fucking picture. Oh my god. The chupacabra. Yeah, like $5 massages. Like, I am a qualified masseuse, don't worry. Guy's gonna harvest my. Well, I mean, at least we put up a good fight, even on. There was times where we were just like winning the game. Games won. I think the Planeswalkers too would have gone a long way. I also think that I was supposed to maybe board out of Fable, keep the Seize the Spoils in. That's probably my mistake. Seize the Spoils seems just way better against Black-Red. So, next time, I'll remember that. Man, views are taking a while tonight. The deck is still fun. As far as like its validity, I don't really know. Probably just solo me, but definitely, has some merits. This one for sure. Grease Fang guy over here. Making draw very awkward. Can't stay away if I have to pick away, I suppose. Awkward. Kept a really bad hand. I feel like it's been like just a theme tonight. God, they drew another Can't Stay Away. Fuck. Play their Grease Fang. It's almost always a mistake. Can't Thoughtseize. I'm almost certain my opponent probably drew something like discard that Parhelion in their hand. Like, that's just how it goes. See what I mean? Like, right on cue. You know what I mean? Like, this happens frequently on Moto. I don't know what it is. It's some weird thing happens. Like earlier when we played against blue red and like we had our opponent like dead to rights and they just draw a spell pierce like to deal with our on curve Chandra. Like, odd, right? Very odd that happens. Like, well, all right, we're at 3. They drew a name for a Goblin Shaman. That doesn't matter. One for some. That might have just cost them the. We draw a land. That doesn't do it. Trying to think if there's some weird line where I like creativity them, but I don't think I get there. All right, so we're playing against Grease Fang, Abzan Grease Fang. It's simple, really. We just keep in cards that kill Grease Fang and take out cards that don't, essentially. Definitely bring in Noxious Grasp. Probably just cutting Fables here. Against use the spoils. Good. Rest is okay. They can still grind. Keep that in mind. Chandra's pretty. You have Rotten Reed too, so that's kind of probably pretty deep big game. I don't want to bring in too much stuff. I feel like this is probably a pretty matchup. Kind of weird. Great. Card do again. It can... Stayed or wait. Oops. Probably gonna go ahead and cast this Valakut Awakening next turn. Their turn. What part he always? They put in their hand, but Swimming Marsh. Apparently, they do not have a Grease Fang, but I stay around it. Okay. I'm stern, but I do have a Vampire's Kiss now, so that's good. I don't know what's got people on this Absync. I could never really seem that. And it. I'm just gonna. I'm in the world now. If we draw a land, we win. If not, we just play Valakut, Awakening, tapped, and then following. Suppose I could kill this Stitcher supplier and get a little bit more information. Not. I'm gonna draw. I don't want to change anything on the. Really? Maybe? Russ. Probably good. Hey, baby. What sucks is that I would probably keep this hand if they didn't play Thoughtseize too. If they hit World Spine Worm, then I'm kind of fucked. Bottom. Assuming they take. Maybe not. Maybe they took the. Other Bloom command is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying because they can use it to target our artifacts and shit. Little awkward. Want to play around them top decking. I can play around the rat, but then I just am not doing anything. I guess I have to play around it, right? Let's hope to draw another. Now we're in business. Know about Deadly Dis- I mean, sorry, Grasp. Play around No, never mind. Don't play around Witherbloom. They literally have played for C4. All right, one more match. We've gone to 3 a lot. I mean, like 3 games. But our current record with the deck is 6-3. So not terrible. Be worse. 4-1 this league. And the match we lost was to Black Red mid range this league, and we pulled to Oblivion. So it's definitely fun hitting people with 30 damage. I'll tell you guys that much. So if you're trying to have fun, I recommend that. Bird. I'd take. Be a tough game for me. Their mana. Oh. Why? Uh, yes, I take the company. Had the getting my ass beat regardless. Um, so close. Um, discard a card. I think I'm into playing. Well, what do I want to do here? A close game. Play Fable. That puts a fucker die next turn. Need an untapped lane. Guess I play Fable here. Makes the most. Wait, God, no! Oh no! Oh no! Fucked up, guy. Fucked up. I was not supposed to discard anything. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? No. I just did it like without even thinking about it. I mean, it was still like a very, very, very low percentage that was going to happen, but oh my God. Uh, this is what I mean. Like, this deck, I mean, it's not hard to play. I'm just an idiot, but like, that was frustrating. I don't even want to play this as sweet as it is because my opponent's just going to win anyway. Like, why did I do that, guys? Why did I? Guess I hate winning. I don't honestly. I need. Oh. Probably come out. Look at some oils, maybe. Agree. Keeping 2 Nazi. Does hit. Like to come. Should be okay in the struggle here, other than completely playing, but certainly don't need. Make sure that we hit our land drop. Stable next. I would say this is probably a really good. Just coincidentally, it's exactly legal. All right. Do I want to change anything? I don't think so. Could cut some C's to spoils. It land. Gotta hit a land. All right. What the fuck? All right. First seven. Untapped land and we win. God damn. Assuming my opponent's gonna thoughts or unfortunate. Super win. A lot of options, actually. I'm gonna advance this guess here. Go ahead and give battle. I feel like Thoughtseize. I feel like they're gonna try to do something crazy. I don't think I can lose this game. They have settled the wreckage. That's what makes sense. But I thought Thoughtseize. Try to settle the wreckage, man. Yeah, I thought it was a little fishy. Always play around. Always, always, always. Like, I can't win that, or sorry, I can't lose that game any other way. Played around crazy and you guys watched me misplay a lot tonight, but that was a good game. We just all right, 4-1. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Overall record with the deck tonight was 7-3. Our losses were to red, black, and truth be told, I don't even remember what the other two. Oh, blue, white control and Rakdos mid range, blue, white control, mono red. Couple of those I can attribute to some of the mistakes that I made, but overall the deck is really fun. I don't think that it's by any means like decks in the format or anything, but it is super fun. Fable the Mirror Breaker definitely felt necessary. Definitely think you probably bring it out against black red, which is kind of counterintuitive, but Seize the Spoils is just so much better, so much harder for them to interact with. But overall the deck was really, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. I am probably going to be signing up, but I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are really awesome, and I obviously couldn't do it without you guys. Shout out to like Co Diamonds for the trade. That was really awesome. Really appreciate that. And yeah, see you guys next time for sure. I'm going to send you over to Corey B, and you guys can go over there with him. Boy. So take care, guys. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you guys next time.
Be active for either or. Yep, that's fine. Holy crap, that scared me. Danny, what's up, my boy? Me boy, how are you? How are you? What were you up to? Doing some streaming? Some streaming? There's that. We do get to get in there for a large amount of damage. And we only have grinding station in the yard. That's not great. You got it. Hey, not bad. Not bad, buddy. We played a little Is It Phoenix before this, where we were trying out Fable the Mirror Breaker in it, and surprisingly good. I'll be tweaking that list a little bit. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. I mean, Unholy Heating this prime time, which honestly I didn't even check to see if I had Delirium until now. It's gonna not be bad, because I get to draw some cards. And I think I wait until they search.